So as y'all know, if y'all have been paying attention, I've been doing like this detox with mugwort. Mugwort is one of my favorite herbs, and it is known. This rising technique is known to cleanse out and clear out um, any wounds that are internal, any remove anything out of your body that cannot be there. But what I did not know with Marvel was that it works. So how about my first?
What about now? Now? Okay. What about now? Okay. Thank you, cousin. So I'm gonna repeat that because y'all can't hear me. So I was I have been taking mugwort. It's actually a herb, a medicinal herb that does wound repairing internally and externally. So I have really been taking it in. Hey, love, I just sent you an email. I have really been taking it for, I'm on day 7 now of the actual detox. So you will have like flu symptoms, but when you understand the organs, how they function, and things like that, then you will understand like, oh, this is not the flu. My organs are kicking in. So my lower back usually starts hurting around a certain time of day. But that's because my uterus is going like this. It's contracting. My yoni feels amazing because she's been able to cleanse. So it's like everything in me is going like this. And it's like pushing everything out. Hola, señorita. So if I sound a little scratchy, I am perfectly fine. I have been sleeping so much better. I have been resting. I have been having lucid dreams. I have been having great meditations. I have not had any foggy any fogginess up top. And usually if I forget something, I'm like, I was supposed to be doing such and such. It'll like pop in like that. So it's helped me with my memory because detoxing from the top all the way to the bottom. So today's sermon is your comfort zone is dangerous. Because I think a lot of times, y'all, we get so stuck in comfort. We get so stuck in what we know that we limit ourselves on the possibilities and the structure of where we could be, what we could be doing, and what we could be experiencing. Now, is our comfort zone fun? Absolutely. Because we know it. We know our comfort zone. We know what's gonna come. Of course we don't. You want to know what's coming your way? Don't you want to know what to expect? But when you are in that space, you become a person who limits themselves and you never actually reach your full potential. You don't even reach the first level of your full potential when you stay in a mindset that limits you and dumbs you down. Okay. Now, I know that in some instances it's really crazy how comfort is everything. Comfort is your mindset. Comfort is your direction. Comfort is um, your sleep pattern. Comfort is what you eat. And comfort is centralized around everything. And when we really look at it from a spiritual standpoint, it will go into different phases, different stages of your life. So that's just like you got some people that have never tried any other food other than American food. You have some people who have never who have never hold on. You have some people who have never eaten anything other than American food. If you ask them like, "Oh, do you like Colombian food? Do you like African food? Do you like Greek food?" And they're like, "No." They get the same thing at the same restaurant every single time. The same. Like I know people that eat chicken tenders and fries um, at every restaurant. I know men who literally or are meat and potato men. Oh no, I don't eat that. I don't eat that. That's how you know someone is they conform. I don't eat that. They literally don't eat any greens. They don't like this. They don't like that. And you kind of like, so you don't want to eat this? Nope. Nope. And with men like that, you experience a lot of like uncertainty, confusion, because if it's not their way, it's the highway. They usually are like kind of narcissistic, but it's their way or the highway. I don't eat that. And it's like, well, just try it. No, I don't want that. And it's like, well, have you ever had this before? No. So why won't you just try it? I don't know, it looked weird. And then when they try it for the first time, they complain about it. Like I recommended an Impossible Burger to somebody from Burger King. Now, this Impossible Burger is technically the closest thing to a Impossible Burger at a fast food restaurant that's gonna taste like a burger. I have recommended this burger to probably about 20 people. Probably 19 of them, yes, they are. 19 of them were like, oh, damn, that was good. I didn't even realize it was a burger. He literally had to say something. It tastes like grass. Well, that's interesting because it's impossible meat. So it's not made with grass. Where you get grass from? But his mindset is already limited and conformed to this. So anything that you recommend to people like that, anything that you say to people like that, they're going to find something wrong with it because there's no way me stepping out of my comfort zone is this right. I guarantee you he's probably eaten that burger more than once since I recommended it, right? Now, when we talk about comfort zones, and if y'all know any fellas that need to hear this message, you might want to bring them on in because this is for men and women. But I just know a lot of men like to kind of get the perspective of a woman when we're talking about comfort zone. Because your comfort zone will have you missing blessings. Your comfort zone will have you hurting yourself. Your comfort zone is a very dangerous place. That is why in every single religion and every single spiritual practice, the one thing that does not change is faith. Every religion that you study, every religion or spiritual practice that you peep, peep, they are going to reference faith. And when you don't have faith, it is easily recognized because of how you maneuver, right? A lot of people are really scared to step out on faith. They will say, no, I got faith, I got faith, I got faith. They'll go to church every Sunday, Sunday service, Wednesday Bible study, Friday worship, and leave every single one of those sermons, those events, and stress about what's coming next. Reason being is because you don't have faith. That is why a lot of people stay at jobs they shouldn't stay at. A lot of people stay with people they shouldn't stay with. A lot of people eat things they know they shouldn't be eating. A lot of people go places they know they shouldn't be going. A lot of people are friends with people that they really ain't friends with. They just are used to having that person in their lives. So when you lack faith, you're showing that by staying in your comfort zone. Because one thing about it is that change is inevitable. You cannot stop it from happening. You can fight it, but that is why you're stressed out because when change is trying to take place, you're blocking it, you're stopping it, you're trying to tell yourself that you're nope, 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 that don't need to happen, that don't need to happen. Only until certain events take place, and now you're like, okay, I gotta make a change. But your comfort zone allows you to change yourself to fit into a situation in which you have outgrown. Okay? So when we think about it, a lot of y'all have what I'm going to call spiritual corn and bunions. That is funny. I know. Get your laugh out. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you have outgrown certain situations and you're trying to fit into those same situations and you're a different person. You're not who you used to be. You're not what you used to be. You're trying to place yourself into a shoe size that is a 7 when you know damn well now you're a 10. You ain't wore a 7 since you was in 6th grade. Here you are, grown as hell, still trying to squeeze yourself into a 7, all because the shoe price is cheaper. Because the situation does not cost as much and you're used to paying this price. I'm used to shopping in the kids' shoe section. Now your toes all crumpled up at the beginning, at the top of the shoe. People looking at your foot like, why you got 2 knots at the top of your shoe? Why are you doing this? Oh, no, I wear this size. You ain't worn no 7 since middle school. You're a 10. Go to the grown men and grown women section, get your shoe size. Well, this one looks better. It make your foot look small, but you don't have a small foot because you're a bigger person. That looks weird. No, I can fit this. No, you cannot. So you think because you're used to paying a certain price for something that means it's better. Let's calculate it. Now you got spiritual corns and bunions. Now you have to go see the podiatrist because now you wearing too small shoes has messed with your shin. Now your shin is aching. Now your knee is aching. Now your whole hip messed up. Now you walking with a limp. Now you having to go to the chiropractor and the podiatrist. Now really you don't pinch the nerve because now your foot crumpled up and your foot holds a lot. That's the foundation. Your foot holds a lot of weight. So now you have broken that foot because a bunion, and I'm gonna tell you, a bunion is when you wear ill-made shoes. Okay? A bunion is when you wear shoes that are not made for your foot. Okay? When I had a bunion, he was like, "Oh no, you're not wearing shoes that are too small." He held my foot up and said, "No, your foot basically is like broke now." And I was like, he was like, "Yeah, because the shoe is not too small. It's just ill made." And I was like, he was like, "These shoes these days, they're ill made. You just have to spend more money on your shoe." So when he was recommending shoes for me, I was like, okay, okay. He was like, "This shoe right here, this brand, they do really good." And that's why a lot of times y'all will see me in a lot of Gianni Benny shoes, Steve Madden shoes, because they intentionally make their shoes to fit. Now, can I go and wear certain shoes? No, because I know my feet gonna be hurting. Jessica Simpson, I like her shoes. They are made because Jessica Simpson is her foot is made strange. She makes shoes for women with strange feet. So when you sacrifice your better good because it is comfortable to pay $70 for that shoe, you end up paying more. So you don't want to go be at that new job because you already know this job. I know what to do. I'm cool with the whole staff. If I'm late, they cool with it. If I don't show up, they excusing me and my supervisor like this. You shouldn't be late to work. You shouldn't be late to work. That let's start there. Why are you comfortable with not being obligated and committed to something? Oh, well, I could just do this and I could just do that. And I mean, no, I like my job. I mean, I don't do nothing. You're happy not doing anything productive? Oh, I'm cool. I'm cool. Okay. So then upon you doing that, you realize that now everybody getting fired around you. And everybody getting fired around you. So now you're like, oh, they getting strict, but I'm just gonna stay right here. But you didn't realize that everybody who was moving away and trying to get you to move away had pools. So it was like, well, come work with me. That we make like $10 more than we was making. You making $19 an hour. I'm making $20. I can get you on. I work Monday through Thursday. Yeah, I work 10-hour shifts, but I get 3 15s and I get an hour break. And I work from home and I'm not talking on the phone. Uh-uh. Girl, I know my job. Then you overlook the email when the email came through and told you, hey, look, we was looking at your resume. I know in that position you made around this amount. We're willing to negotiate. This is a work from home job. It's remote. You will have to try. Oh. Now you in unemployment. Now you on the unemployment line filing a claim. Because when Spirit was trying to forewarn you that you needed to get out of that position, and Spirit kept telling you it's not for you, go bigger, go bigger. I'm good. I'm good. Now all the people around you are business owners and they moving into a better direction, and you feel some type of way. Why? You decided to stay in the situation that you had outgrown, nobody else. Now you robbing Peter to pay Paul even worse than what you were at that job that you loved so much that was not paying your bills. Now you stressed out. Now you have an eviction notice. Now they sending the cure letter for the repo. because that cost you less. It cost you easy, right? It was easy to do that. So let's move on to these relationships. Staying with somebody because you know them. You don't know that person. It's cheaper to keep them. Well, I mean, it make more sense to keep him. I mean, I know what to expect. I mean, we just already been together. We got kids. We got that, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that children are involved in this. It is unfortunate that even with children involved, they have to watch you go back and forth. They have to watch you argue. You think the kids don't know when y'all into it? You think they don't know that? You think they can't pick up on energy? You think that they not sitting at school talking to their friends and their friends who parents are married, live in the same house, but my parents live in two different houses. Why? Why do your parents live in two different houses? And are they married? No. So so what do your parents do? Well, we go over there sometimes. So y'all are not okay. You think they can't tell me y'all on the trips and y'all into it? Cause y'all really don't want to be with each other, but y'all trying to y'all got the kids and that shit. Come on through, Ocean. Camera popping. You think you're a great parent because you paint a certain picture? No, you're confusing them. You're teaching them how to deal with confusion. You're teaching them not to be fully committed to anything. You're teaching them that it's okay for people to come in their lives and walk away when they choose to. You're teaching them toxicity. You're teaching them that it's okay to sneak around and do all this because if you think for once that kids don't pay attention, oh, they pay more attention than we do. It is times when I have had conversations with my tribe and our kids be telling us stuff and we be like, I would have never thought that way. Because the kids know. And then you embarrass your kids because now you arguing, y'all saying stuff you don't mean. You think they don't know what's going on? You think that it's a lot of fellas. I'm gonna get on y'all for a minute. Y'all love to keep y'all baby mamas in a hook. When she don't want to deal with you, how you want her to deal with you, oh, you stop sending the money. You stop being in the energy of, hey, I'm going out of town with my girls. You need to get him or her. Take us to your mama. My mama got to work. You know that. What? Oh, I don't know what to tell you. You can figure it out. But when she's cooperating, oh, I gotta enjoy yourself. When she's cooperating and allowing you to control her life and things of that nature, it is it's cool. It's all right. Y'all be dead broke up and on family trips. Huh? How? And it's not a situation. It's not a situation like no, my mom and dad they get along. Like the only reason why they boyfriends and girlfriends not here is because they single. But my daddy slept in that room with my brother, and my mama slept in that room. And when my mama boyfriend called, she picked the phone up, and he was saying hey to my dad. Like that's different because I actually know couples who literally like we ain't slept together in years, but that I want to go to the beach and they want their mom to go, not just pay for everybody to go to the beach, and literally nothing's going on. That's real. White people do it all the time. But y'all will literally get the kids, take them on a trip, do family things, argue up the road, argue down the road. And you think because the kids got their AirPods in or they sleep, they don't know what's going on. Now they know something's different because they're like, well, Daddy, why are you sleeping on the couch? Or wait, we on a family. This a family trip. We a family, and them kids don't know what a family is to save their life, and that is the sad part. So because you want to be comfortable, because you want it to be this way, you have no intentions on marrying anybody. You just are holding the space. You're a placeholder, and your kids are missing out on seeing their daddy love properly, on seeing their mama love properly. And it's a mess. Especially when you go from one parent in the household has a lover there, they hug, they get flowers, and then they over here at your house and it's like, well, no, my mama, boyfriend, or whatever the mom chooses, live with us. And this is not how this is supposed to go. Because now we over here, they really love each other. I don't like coming over here because I don't know what this is. I'm confused. But y'all will sacrifice your kids' joy of having a woman in their life or a man in their life that's gonna love them unconditionally and teach them what love is. Because a lot of y'all kids ghetto, hood, and ratchet because they don't know what love is. Your comfort zone is teaching your children what being street is. And you can always tell the difference between the children based on the mother. You can tell the difference between the kids based on the mom. Because I'm a mom who's going to get out my comfort zone. My kids know. We switching it up. But they also know that I'm very intentional. But then you may have some women who do certain things and it's like, oh, that ain't love. But my kids know I love them. They feel love. And part of me loving them in their different love languages is out of my comfort zone. I pay that high price because it's a valuable thing. Okay. Now, when it comes to us women, we are routine. Every man cheat. They don't. Yes, they do. The fuck they don't. It's really a small percentage of men that cheat. You just you just won't venture out to go see what other men are there because you've been dealing with the same niggas for how long? These are the same people in your life. Me. I had to check myself about that. I had the same people for years. And I mean, I'm not talking about no 2 or 3 years. I mean years. And was wondering why I wasn't getting no results. You're changing. That don't mean that they changing. And you're changing and they could be changing, but y'all are changing in different directions. Move on. Move around. So it's like we'll stay in the limbo, we'll stay in the situation with the same mindset that we had when we got in the situation. We ain't evolved no thought processes. Still stuck in the mindset of poverty. Still wanting someone to give us something that we ain't gave ourselves. And that's why for me personally, I work really hard on providing that for myself. I work really hard on giving that to myself, like checking myself, like, you was bugging. Was I? Yes, you was. Apologize. I really was wrong. But when I apologize, I correct it. What was it about what you did that, boom, triggered me? Okay, now I know. Fellas, what is it about how you moving that's triggering me? Okay. Why is it that I am so impulsive? Because, ladies, a lot of women are impulsive because you were never chosen coming up. You weren't chosen by your mom. You weren't chosen by your daddy. You wasn't chosen by nobody. So now you work extremely hard to make sure someone is choosing you, while all the time you're not even choosing yourself. So now it's like you're putting that responsibility off of somebody else because the comfort zone is somebody else supposed to be doing this. No, that is your duty. You need to do that. You need to figure that out. Some of y'all are constantly working and working and working, and you have no financial gain because your comfort zone has you stuck in a poverty mindset. It has you stuck like this is what it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to go to work and I'm supposed to retire. Retire from what? You mean to tell me that it makes sense to you that you're clocking in and clocking out? You won't deal with a man who won't pay your bills, but you stand with a job that won't pay your bills? Make it make sense. You'll give this job so much grace and it's not paying your bills. If you got a payment arrangement on anything, or if you ain't got no coins left after your check clear, it's not paying your bills. Because what you want from a man, you want a man to pay all your bills, take care of your kids, buy them everything, take them out to eat, buy the groceries, do all this. And still when you say, babe, I want to go eat at House, I want to go eat at Coral, I want to go out of town, I want to go out of the country, and still want him to do those things, but your job don't do those things. But your job is your comfort, so you're easily attached to that. You're easily able to be like, oh no, I'm good. I'm going to stay here. No, you have to move. That's a dangerous place to be in. It is a very dangerous place to be when you are so used to staying the same. I'm telling y'all now, leave the relationship. You've given it too much time. It's too much damage. It's not going to work. It's never going to work. You could walk down the aisle with that person. Guess what? It's going to get 10 times worse. Because a lot of people don't realize the reason why some people are even still able to deal with each other is because the other party was involved. And the other party was pulling somebody out of their comfort zone, showing them something new. And they chose, that's scary. I'm going to go back over here. Or maybe I'm learning what she does. Let me take it over here to her and put it on her. And she looking at you like, I'm not doing that. Do what? Uh-uh. What's up with you? Where you get that from? Same thing with the men, ladies. Leave. He done been to jail 100 times. He done cheated 400 times. He done had 800. And you still think staying and him marrying you is going to make things better? Hell no. Going through that ritual is going to make it 10 times worse. You know why? Because now you have committed to his karma. I take on everything with you. Now you wonder why your shit going sour. Well, at least I got his last name, baby. You don't even know what that last name carry. But you dealing with this little dude on the side. Little dude make you feel beautiful, make you feel loved. Well, love ain't enough. Love is not enough. Love is not enough, and money ain't enough either. Because there's a lot of y'all with a whole lot of money and you struggling. You still in poverty. Don't even understand it. You broke as I don't know what. You can drive whatever brand new car you got off the lot. You can eat whatever food you want. Put as many stamps as you want to put on that passport, baby. You're broke. Your heart broke. Your mind broke. Your spirit broke. Your confidence broke. You're broke. Your hope is broke. Your faith is broke. Your attitude broke. You mean. Take that up with your nigga. That ain't nobody else's problem. You're broke. I don't care what it looked like. You're still a broke bitch. You still a broke ass nigga. I don't care where you work at, what you drive, what kind of house you live in. You can come and go when you want to, how swagged up you are. Doesn't matter. Nigga, you're broke. You're broke. You a band. You a broke ass nigga to me. You're broke. And your comfort zone is costing you so much that you are broke. Your comfort zone is placing you in a space that you stay broke. You got all the advice to tell somebody, tell your homeboys, tell them this, tell them that, and then here you are want to tango with a bitch that's running circles around you because you broke. You can tell everybody everything. You look down on people. You think because your mama got money, your daddy got money, that you just so sold up. You want to give everybody financial gain. You want to give everybody information on how to get there. You want to do this. You want to do that. Yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm doing that. But deep down inside, you're broke. You still getting your ass kicked by that nigga. Your DTIs in the 3 digits. So you really don't. You're really not making a profit. You're just floating and surviving amongst the people just like the people that you're judging and trying to coach. You're broke. You still friends with people that talk shit about you behind your back, and then you know they talk shit about you behind your back, and you still show up and sit there and smile like we just gonna work this out. No, baby, I said how I felt about you. It got back to you because it was supposed to get back to you. You're broke. You're broke. You're not no better than the woman sitting in the WIC office with her bonnet on and her 6 kids running around. You're broke. You're worse off. You're worse. And a lot of y'all fellas wonder why you go through certain things you go through. Your money can't get right. If it's one thing after another, it's always some drama going on. Your kids disrespectful. Your kids don't like you. You ain't every time you make plans to do something, it go left. You always have health issues because you're dealing with a situation that's already contaminated you. It's already damaged you, and you're staying in the danger zone instead of taking the hand. It's like, come on, let me pull you up out of there. And that could be a new friend guy. That could be a new job. That could be a new state to move to. That could be anything, but you're broken. Your comfort zone has left you depleted. You are spiritually overdrawn. You are spiritually overdrawn, and it is costing you extra spiritual banking fees. Every time you overdraft spiritually, guess what? A $45, $65 fee come through. And this spiritual bank charge per charge. They not doing the no. If we just charge one day, we just charge it. If all them that you went overdraft draft on, we gonna go ahead and just charge one fee. No, they charge it for everyone because you won't leave your comfort zone. You won't leave it. Now, before I exit, I want to read something to you that someone said that I saw on Instagram. And I'm so grateful for. I haven't been looking for this. And the crazy thing was that it's a girl called the Spiritual Cowboy Girl on Instagram, and I love her so much. And let me find it. Let me go look at my Instagram app. Hold on. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so she said, when you are in your comfort zone, what the girl commented and said, breadcrumbs taste so good when you are starving. Because on the post, she said, when he went 10 days without saying nothing to you and finally text. Some of y'all are starving from staying in your comfort zone. So any breadcrumbs that come are like a filet mignon with a 10-ounce lobster tail on it. And you gotta get out of that space. Okay? You have to. So, as y'all know, I love y'all. If you look at the bottom, I do have my collection plate. My Cash App is there if you want to make tips, donations, or show some love. You can also purchase either of these. I didn't make this one. This is fluorite. It's got like it's so pretty. Let me see. Because if you look closely, it's got like greens and teals and purples and whites and blues in it. It's so pretty. And I love fluorite because when you think about fluorite, fluorite is a very powerful crystal that gives you so much energy with your heart chakra, your throat chakra, as well as your third eye. Um, it does help you understand and concentrate. Like it kind of brings like clarity to like relationships. It brings peace to relationships, and it also helps you kind of gauge how to deal with certain things. And it's also known to stabilize you, like your energy, like it'll balance you out. Like, let's get you up, there we go. So you're not mad, you're not too happy, you are balanced. Okay. So if y'all do need to purchase custom pieces, I do have those available at La Emperatriz Botanica shop. As always, y'all know I love y'all so, so much. And my words for you today would be have faith. Do that thing that's scaring you, and you will not regret it. So I am your girl, Empress A. I am a spiritual counselor and a conjure woman and an author and a playwright, and I'm a filmmaker. So whatever you need, whether it's root work, spiritual work, whatever, y'all know where to find me. I will be back later to do my Sunday readings. That will be the Sunday evening service because I am booked up starting from 12:30 all the way down with the $22 readings. Those are going on right now, probably until I'm probably give it a couple more days. Y'all really have been taking advantage and using these for your greater good, and I love that for y'all. So I'm gonna grab me a snack before I kick off my appointments. Y'all know I love y'all, and always, always remember, you know where to find me. I'm out.